good on paper between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. On the return, here's Nico Rumihio. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Buys time, rolling right. They're taking a shot on this first play. And the coverage passes an early test. They've got somebody there to knock it away, and that's going to bring up second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. They're off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First and 10. Darnold. Buying some time left. On the run, deep down the left side. His first throw is an interception. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Play action, Mahomes. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Gray. And he's brought down after a short gain.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Seahawks have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped. First and 10 from the 43.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Walker running to the right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Chiefs' 43-yard line.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. From the gun, Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's a loss of 14.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Third and long for him here. This is Cup. That's Cup. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Working quickly here.
It's fourth down.
Now Darnold, fourth down. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Looking quickly here.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Finds Cup once more. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and goal. Here's Walker. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the Chiefs' 2-yard line.
Darnold. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Jackson, Smith, and Keebo with the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Mejio with the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down throw, Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And that is the end of our first quarter. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it on second and short. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Third and just 2 to go.
And it brings up third down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He finds Worthy, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Well, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. formation. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Darnold. Finds him on the crossing route. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 38 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Rolling on first. Here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And again, it's Darnold. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. The pistol snap. Darnold escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. He gets it complete. Bouncing football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. 1st and 10, Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, Darnold. Rolling left, buying some time. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. He sells it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Darnold to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
3rd and long. Here's Darnold. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Now Darnold, 4th down. It's complete. Play made by Cup. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And he's denied the goal line. They pushed him out of the 2, and that keeps 2 off the scoreboard. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Darnold. Completed to his running back. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play fake. Darnold.
23-yard line.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing his Darnold on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they're able to bring him down. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Working inside the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead.
26. Chiefs, nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the third. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
The Chiefs will set up.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. Darnold. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Walker now from the gun. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this third down. Here he goes, third and long. That's JSN, smithing chip on a quick slant. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
27 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. He set up the screen, it's Shaheed. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Finding Shaheed, back-to-back plays. And they get this down to 44 before he stopped. Working quickly here.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on first, here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 36-yard line.
And again, it's Darnold. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick six and a KC touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Chiefs will set up.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
And Darnold off the play action. They won't find anything here. They're there to drop it for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Third down.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Seahawks have the football. Up a couple of scores to start the fourth quarter. On third down, Chiefs going with a nickel.
Here we go, start.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The lead looks safe, but the penalty's staying down. They're going for this.
Go, start.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But then that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like.
And they pick him up again! And the Seahawks take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to. You have to finish with points.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the gun, Darnold. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
A 13-yard gain brings up third and a yard.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. This is Walker. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
31-yard line.
First and 10, Darnold. To the left, he's got a roll up. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, son.
Now Darnold. Nice cup again. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
10 yards. That's another Seahawks.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from
First and
Seattle.
10 at the 40-yard
Seahawks with a comfortable 12-point lead. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
We go set. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Two-point conversion.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for 2 does not work. Well, the good news is it's not going to count as a pick on the stat sheet, but 2 points left on the table thanks to that INT.
It sure looked there for a second, didn't it, Kate? Like the points may have been going on the other side of the board.
Sure did.
I'll tell you what, this is one of those moments we don't see a lot, right? Interception, run back on a 2-point play. It just shows you the wherewithal of this team, coaching, and then the players' IQ, the acumen to go out there and execute with all they have after that interception.
Yellow.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
15 yards. That's good.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they kick him off again. And the Seahawks capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach.